Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Health Well. You may be familiar with cortisol as the stress hormone in the body, which is released through our adrenal glands when we are stressed. Cortisol can be helpful to us as it regulates sleep, reduces inflammation, and manages blood pressure. However, if levels of cortisol get too high in the body, this can produce negative side effects and could lead to the development of Cushing syndrome. Symptoms of this include high blood pressure, osteoporosis, and mood changes. Having high levels of cortisol in the body can also lead to type 2 diabetes and weakened brain function. So we must regulate the cortisol levels in our body, and we can do so in a variety of natural and easy ways, which we will talk to you about in this video. Here are 13 proven ways to lower cortisol levels. Number 1. Reduce stress. If you want to lower your cortisol levels, then the most obvious thing to do is reduce the stress in your life. You could achieve this by removing yourself from situations that are stressful, although this is not always possible. Instead, you could learn techniques to help you cope better in these circumstances. You can manage your stress by paying attention to what triggers it. Once you know the source of your stress, you can learn ways to better deal with it. A therapist or doctor would be able to help you with this. Sometimes medication is also prescribed to people who suffer severe stress, and this will help to lower their cortisol levels. Number 2. Mindfulness and breathing techniques. It is possible to manage the stress in our lives by trying out mindfulness and breathing techniques. This involves concentrating on your breathing and doing exercises like meditation or yoga. Getting a massage or listening to relaxing music should also help you to relax your brain and body. If you pay attention to your breathing and heart rate, then you can become in better control of them, and this means you can monitor them and recognize the effects of stress on your body. Mindfulness can help you to become self-aware and replace stressful thoughts with more positive ones. It can make you feel more in control of your body and mind, rather than a victim of stress and anxiety. Number 3. Laughing and having a good time. If we introduce fun and laughter into our lives, then we can be sure to reduce our stress and therefore cortisol levels. A study has actually shown that laughter causes a decrease in cortisol levels. Not only will you feel better mentally, but it can also benefit you by lowering blood pressure and giving a boost to your immune system. Being around family and friends or watching a comedy movie could be sources of fun and laughter. Number 4. Good diet. It is important to our overall health that we eat a healthy, balanced diet. An unhealthy diet with high amounts of sugar can increase your cortisol levels. So, to maintain a healthy level of cortisol, you should watch what you eat. Dark chocolate, probiotic foods like yogurts, green or black tea, and bananas are all examples of foods that can help you stabilize your cortisol levels. Also, we must remember to drink plenty of water, as keeping hydrated will help to lower these levels too. Number 5. Exercise. Exercising is important for overall physical health, and it can help to improve mental health too. Exercise will help you to lower your stress levels and regulate cortisol in your body. If you exercise during the day, then you should find that your cortisol levels are lower at night when you go to bed, which will help you get a good night's rest. Too much exercise could actually lead to an increase in cortisol in the body. This is because it is putting a strain on the body, so we must exercise in a moderate amount. And this is something that is different for every individual. People who are fit and active will be able to exercise for longer than those who are not in a routine of exercising. We must push ourselves during exercise, but not to the point where it has a negative effect on our body and health. Number 6. Getting a good night's sleep. Cortisol levels can increase when we do not get enough sleep, so we must try to get a night of good quality sleep by maintaining a bedtime routine and avoiding drinking caffeine at night. By keeping active during the day, you can ensure you will feel tired when it comes to bedtime. It would be helpful to avoid looking at screens just before you want to sleep. You could do this by turning off your phone when heading to bed. You should also try to relax before going to sleep. If you want to have a restful night, why not try reading a book to relax? Some people who work shifts may find it hard to get a long sleep, so napping may be beneficial to them to prevent tiredness and maintain a healthy level of cortisol. Number 7. Hobbies. Not only can a hobby distract you from stress, but it can also increase your overall well-being. Hobbies will keep you busy in your spare time and can lead to you living a healthier life. You could take up a hobby in the form of gardening, exercising like running or tennis, writing, cooking, etc. If you find a hobby that you are particularly passionate about, then this could help you to manage your cortisol levels. It is believed that gardening is a very helpful hobby to those with high levels of cortisol. A study found that gardening can be a better way of lowering cortisol levels than occupational therapy. This is likely because gardening is an active hobby that is carried out in the outdoors amongst nature. Another study found that gardening was more effective than reading at reducing cortisol in the body. Again, this shows the link between healthy cortisol levels and the outdoors. Number 8. Maintain good relationships. Stressful moments in your life can be easier to cope with when you have loved ones around you. Stable relationships with your family, partner, or friends can help you to lead a happy life. If these relationships are problematic and unhealthy, they can leave you feeling incredibly stressed, and this will increase your cortisol levels. A study found that children who lived in happy family homes had lower cortisol levels than children living in argumentative and unhappy homes. Another study found that when couples argued, their cortisol levels rose for a short time, but then returned to normal after a little while. It has been discovered that empathy and mindfulness could help people to get their cortisol levels back to normal quickly after an argument. Number 9. Take a break and relax. Everyone relaxes in different ways. Some people relax by listening to music or reading a book. Others may find they unwind when they are amongst nature. You will know what brings you relaxation in your life, and by regularly unwinding, you can help maintain a healthy level of cortisol. As mentioned earlier, you could also try meditation or yoga, as these are both relaxing activities that can help you clear your mind. Number 10. Supplements. Certain supplements have been proven to reduce cortisol levels. Ashwagandha, which is a herbal supplement from Asia, and fish oil are good at managing cortisol in the body. For these supplements to be beneficial to us, we must take them alongside a healthy and balanced diet. Number 11. Having a pet. There have been some studies carried out that have found cortisol levels can be lowered when you have a pet. One study actually found that the support of a dog was better at reducing cortisol levels than the company of a friend. Pets are good at providing their owners with a reassuring company, and their presence can be good at reducing stress. It is also believed that pets benefit from positive human interactions, so it's beneficial for everyone. Number 12. Nature. Being outdoors amongst nature can have a really calming effect on you and your brain. It can help you to clear your mind and stop concentrating on the stresses in your life. For this reason, nature is good at reducing cortisol levels. There is a practice called forest breathing that simply involves breathing in the fresh forest air, and this is known to lower cortisol levels and help you improve your mood. Number 13. Spirituality. It is thought that developing the faith you have can help to reduce levels of cortisol in the body. This has been shown in studies that have looked at people experiencing stressful events, like illness. People who had spiritual faith in these studies were shown to have lower levels of cortisol, suggesting that their faith helped them to reduce their feelings of stress. Not everyone is interested in spirituality, but there are other ways of receiving the same benefits. For instance, you could could carry out a simple act of kindness, support vulnerable people, or meditate. High levels of cortisol in our bodies can be problematic for our health, especially if they stay raised over a long period. The examples we have talked to you about in this video are all simple yet effective ways of reducing stress, and they will help you to maintain a healthy level of cortisol in your body. By doing so, will also help you to improve your overall physical and mental health, and you may find your life feels happier and more fulfilled. Do you think you need to lower your cortisol levels? Or do you know any other ways of lowering cortisol levels? Share your answers and thoughts in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe and turn on the notifications so you do not miss out on any of our videos on health, wellness, and much more. See you in the next video, and thanks for watching.